Define epidemiology. Describe various areas and applications of epidemiology. Center for Disease Control (CDC), US Public Health Service has defined epidemiology as the study of the patterns of the diseases and the factors that causes diseases in man. Various areas and applications of epidemiology are geographical epidemiology. One of the epidemiological approaches is to compare the incidence or prevalence and characteristics of a disease in different places. Previously, it was mainly concerned with the diseases in relation to the physical features of the environmental factors. Social epidemiology. It deals with the study of the social conditions and their influence on determination of health situation of population. Hence, the principal concern of social epidemiology is the study of how society and different forms of social organization influence the health and well-being of individual and population. Clinical epidemiology. Proper identification of diseases in an individual is essential to have a study of manifestation in a groups, and for this clinical understanding is the basic. Identification of agents of diseases. Laboratory procedures are important in order to support the findings of the field study through identification of infectious agents. It also has advantages in chronic degeneration processes like malnutrition, poisoning, congenital anomalies, and injuries. Statistical epidemiology. Statistics is considered as the backbone of any epidemiological study and is the main epidemiological tools applicable to data from almost all sources. It also helps to interpret the results obtained from the experiments or observations. Descriptive epidemiology and field survey. Descriptive study and field survey can use clinical and laboratory approach or field investigation using questionnaire or combination of all three. A field survey often helps to find the causation of a disease. Analytical epidemiology. In analytical study, data are collected according to a carefully formed plan with the conditions defined, constants established, and control provided. Experimental epidemiology. It attempts to explore principle of disease occurrence, prevention, and control by direct experimentation with a subgroup of population having control. Infectious disease epidemiology. It mainly deals with the identification of source of infection as well as identification of reservoir of infection. Administrative prevention, control, and treatment of a disease. Ministry of Health and its department and hospitals are often responsible for prevention, treatment, and control of a disease. Applications of epidemiology are as follows. Investigation of causation of a disease. It can be used to study the causation of the disease. The cause may be associated with the generic factors or may be associated with various other environmental factors. Generic factor good health, environmental factors ill health. To study natural history and prognosis of the disease. Epidemiology not only finds out the causation of the disease but also finds and traces out its prognosis, which helps in early prevention and control of a disease. Descriptive health status of population. It can be used to find out proportion of ill health, changes of a disease pattern over time, age, geographical area, etc. Evaluation of intervention. It can be used to evaluate various intervention programs, for example, study of effectiveness of polio vaccination program. Epidemiology can be used for planning health services, making public policies and programs.